Today, I want to discuss the reasons behind the SEC's fear of the AMC squeeze. I will explain their efforts to halt the squeeze, their awareness of its inevitability, and their inability to prevent it. To begin, let's explore how the Federal Reserve has caused a liquidity drain that will lead to a broader market crash, consequently triggering the AMC squeeze. Hey, welcome to AMC Daily. If you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications by hitting the bell so you never miss any of our uploads, and also enter our giveaway. But everyone remember, this is not a financial advice video. Gregory recently tweeted about the reverse repo facility, stating that after 253 consecutive trading days and over $2 trillion, it has now dropped below $1.9 trillion. This decrease indicates a liquidity drain in the wider market and has significant implications for its overall liquidity. Finance Lancelot tweeted an important point, emphasizing that historically, whenever the Fed injected overnight liquidity into the banking system, as seen in 2022 and 2008, it stabilized the system. However, just before each crisis, the Fed withdrew this liquidity, exacerbating and amplifying the impact of the crisis. Disturbingly, they are repeating this pattern again. Looking back at past instances, whenever the Fed has pulled liquidity from facilities like the reverse repo facility or other banking system facilities, market crashes have followed. Presently, as the Fed drains the reverse repo liquidity from $2.4 trillion to below $2 trillion, they are utilizing these funds to rebuild the Treasury General Account. This account rebuild has been exclusively funded by the reverse repo drain, with the Treasury up $80 billion and reverse repos down by $85 billion since June 1. The more the Fed drains from the reverse repo facility, the closer we come to a market crash and the AMC squeeze. Now let's delve into why the SEC is so terrified of the squeeze and actively works to prevent it. Donahue George tweeted that the SEC hesitates to aggressively regulate the hedges because they desire corporate jobs after their tenure at the SEC. As I mentioned in my earlier video, FINRA employees have invested the majority of their retirement savings plans in BlackRock and Vanguard. Consequently, they have a vested interest in avoiding an investigation into these companies and preventing the squeeze. If the squeeze occurs and the market crashes, their retirement plans would be severely damaged since they are tied to BlackRock and Vanguard. Furthermore, if these companies suffer substantial losses in the billions of dollars, it directly affects the retirement plans of FINRA employees. Therefore, the SEC is apprehensive about the squeeze, as it could lead to significant losses in their pensions and reduce their chances of securing positions at Citadel or other major banks. Interestingly, the Federal Reserve is aware of the liquidity drain and the impending market crash. Jerome Powell himself mentioned that they are carefully monitoring the banking system. If the banking crisis were truly over and everything was stable, there would be no need for such close monitoring. This indicates that the banking crisis is ongoing, which is why the Fed is keeping a vigilant eye on the banking system while gradually reducing liquidity from the reverse repo facility. Their concern for the health of the banking system stems from their knowledge that the squeeze is imminent. We know that short squeezes, as demonstrated by GameStop, can cause extreme volatility in stock prices. The fact that GameStop mentions short squeezes as a risk factor in their stock price further confirms this. The Fed is acutely aware of this and continues to monitor the banking system, prepared for the possibility of a sudden squeeze. The shorts in the Fed, along with the SEC, are actively attempting to prevent the squeeze. Notably, shorts on AMC have paid exorbitant fees, surpassing the total market capitalization of the company itself. These shorts consistently pay hundreds of percentage points in fees annually, and over the past 6 months, the borrowing fees have exceeded 100% consecutively. In this period, the shorts have paid off their entire short positions multiple times in borrowing fees alone. AMC is one of the few stocks where shorts pay more fees than the company's market cap. Despite their relentless efforts to suppress the squeeze, the shorts find themselves increasingly desperate. They are now offering to pay individuals to short certain shares, exemplified by the account called Leverage Shares ETPs. This account advertises a positive yield of up to 10.48% for holding their inverse ETPs designed to short AMC. This desperation highlights the shorts' realization that they are outmatched and outmaneuvered by retail investors. By attempting to recruit more people into their shorting circles, they hope to find support. However, this only reinforces our belief that we, as AMC retail investors, are on the right track and are, in fact, winning. The shorts begging and offers to pay individuals to short AMC signify their desperation and ultimate defeat. Finally, the SEC is particularly afraid because they know that Credit Suisse, now acquired by UBS, is about to unravel their short position. In their final attempt to discredit AMC, Credit Suisse published an article predicting a $1 AMC price. This desperate act strongly suggests a massive illegal synthetic short position. The fear-mongering by Credit Suisse is not a mere coincidence. As Peter Hahn tweeted, UBS's acquisition of Credit Suisse indicates their intention to de-risk part of the Credit Suisse platform, incurring unexpected costs of $16 billion. This amount potentially includes legacy exposures from Archegos, which may involve swap exposure on GameStop and AMC. It is likely that UBS will attempt to unravel this short position and absorb the $16 billion liability with the assistance of the Swiss government. If UBS indeed de-risks and closes this short position, it would likely trigger the GameStop and AMC short squeeze. Alternatively, they might try to transfer this short position to another unsuspecting hedge fund. In summary, the SEC's fear of the AMC squeeze arises from their own personal interests tied to corporate jobs and retirement plans invested in BlackRock and Vanguard. The Federal Reserve's liquidity drain and close monitoring of the banking system indicate their awareness of the impending squeeze. The shorts' desperate attempts to recruit more individuals and their payment offers to short AMC demonstrate their recognition of their impending defeat. Lastly, the potential unraveling of Credit Suisse's short position by UBS adds to the SEC's apprehension. All these factors contribute to the SEC's active prevention of the squeeze, while knowing that its occurrence is becoming increasingly inevitable. Guys, that's all we have for you today. What is your opinion about AMC stock? Get involved and let us know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching.